For the third tutorial, we'll model Sting from Lord of the Rings. To start off, we need a background image so we can model against it. So N brings up the properties panel, scroll down the bottom, click background images, open that up, add an image, open the image, go to the folder where I saved it, open the image, make sure we're in front view by pressing 1 on the number pad. If you can't see the image, make sure that this says ortho. If it says persp, press 5 on the number pad, change to orthographic view. I'm going to put my image in front of my mesh so I can see through it to my model. It's already lined up nicely on the x-axis, that red line running down the middle of the blade. And I'm now going to get rid of this cube, making sure that that 3D cursor is in the middle of the axes. I'm going to add a cone to do the tip of the blade. Move it down towards the tip. I need to turn it so the point lines up with the point of the blade, so I'm going to rotate about the y-axis minus 90 degrees and then shrink it down with S. Zoom in on the blade tip. Turn this around now and press Tab to go into edit mode. Select faces, grab the back face of this, and this at the moment is circular, not very much like a blade, so I'm going to squish it in the Y direction. So S, Y, and that will squash it and make it more blade-like. Going back to my front view, you can see that it's too big, so I'm going to size it again. Just sizing the end face to bring the point down. I'm going to use the top line of this drawing, and just like the Sky Tower, extrude, size, extrude, size, and so on, and work down the blade. Extrude E and then size with S. I hold down Control and scroll wheel, I get it to move sideways. Extrude, size, and just keep working all the way down. There's little change in the width of the blade. We can go quite long distances. Where there's more change, like here as the blade gets a lot wider, we need to do it in more smaller chunks. We're ignoring the bottom line of this diagram, just using the top. So now we're getting quite rapid change in the size, so I'm going to do lots of little sections here, and then I'm going to take the blade right into this crossguard piece and make it up like that. So just Tab to go back into object mode, turn it so we can have a look at it. Looks pretty good. Alright, 1 again to go back. And now I'm going to model this crossguard piece. So in object mode, so we're in a different piece. Control A to add, or Shift A rather, with my mouse in the viewport. Shift A, add, mesh. I'm going to start this from a cube, because I think this front face is going to be parallel to the back face, so I want sort of a cube front and back, and I can worry about these curved sides. I'm now going to size it in the Z axis to make it taller, and size it in the other two axes to make it smaller, so I'm going to add S and then Shift Z, which is sizing not in the Z axis, to get roughly a box that will go round that crossguard. image back on. I'm now going to Control R to put a tab, go to edit mode, Control R to put a loop cut in, and I'm going to just drop one loop cut right in the middle, and then I'm going to delete this bottom half and mirror the top half down. So I'm going to go to Vertex Select, I'm going to turn this button on, which allows us to pick up vertices hidden behind the front ones. And then A to deselect that, B to bring my box select, click and drag over all of those, and this has now selected all 4 vertices around the bottom. X to delete the vertices, so now I've just got the top half of that piece there. Then I'm going to go over to my spanner, add modifier, mirror modifier. I want to do it in the Z axis, up and down. Turn off the X mirror, and I'm going to turn on clipping to lock this mirror image to its original piece along this middle line, so I don't end up with a gap here in the middle. One back to front view, and I'm now going to do Control R, lots more cuts in. So I've got like a whole stack of like pizza boxes going on there, and then A to deselect, press B, and I can click and drag over a pair of these vertices, picking up the front dot and the back dot, and I can then use the red arrows to drag them both over. A to drop that selection, B to grab the next one, pick that over, and then just work my way down, pressing A, drop the selection, and then B, and clicking and dragging on the next pair of vertices, and just move them all in. I'm looking here to get a smooth curve down the crossguard. It doesn't really matter if I follow the picture exactly, because someone's going to see the picture when my model's completed. But I do want a nice smooth curve. So at the moment this looks like it's a bit of a ding here. Maybe one up here, so this one looks a bit dodgy. So B, make sure I get the back one as well. And just move it out a bit so it looks smoother. And then do the back one is the same way. A to deselect everything. Grab B, go over, A, B again, A, B, and then just work your way down. Until it's all done. Because I've got that mirror modifier on, it's doing the bottom half of this crossguard for me as I model the top half. So I get it done twice as quickly. Okay. I'll tidy that one up later, but it'll be for now. Cool. Now the grip, that's going to be a cylinder. So Shift A, add mesh cylinder, drag it over, rotate y-axis 90 degrees, size it but not in the x-axis, that's S, and then Shift X, and then I'm only worried really about this part at the moment. I'm going to squish this end up, zoom in a bit, that looks okay at the top, but at the moment the handle is circular and I want to make it more grip sort of shape, so I'm going to size that in the y-axis, just squish it in, so it's more oval, and this is going to bring it just inside the crossguard there. And then edit mode, face select, grab this end face. I'm going to do it just like the Sky Tower again. I'm going to there, and I'm going to extrude and size it down. Extrude, size it down. Because the cross section is an ellipse, when I size it, it sizes in both directions, so it's going to get narrower as well as shorter top to bottom. There's a couple of those edge loops I want them to go back in and change it so it dips here and then goes back out again. So, okay, edge select, hold down Alt and right click, and that selects the entire loop, and then push it out a bit. Have another look at it. That looks there. Cool. Then the end piece, I'll leave you to decide how you're going to do that. Maybe it's a cylinder, maybe it's a cube chopped up like the crossguard was. You can decide how you want to make that thing.